very special day. Can't believe it, but today marks 2 years since we started this weekly virtual event. And it is just unreal to think that we were already here at the 2 year mark. I remember 2 years ago when everything shut down in April of 2020 and doing all those stories with people that had lost their job and they were, in tears, frustrated, trying to reach the unemployment office. I didn't know where they could go to find a job. Remember, everything was shut down. So there were no in-person job fairs. You couldn't go in person and get career advice. So I reached out to Workforce Solutions. We started bouncing off ideas. And next thing we knew, a virtual event was born. Little did we expect it to last 2 years. Not in our wildest dreams. We thought it would last 2 years, but we've seen some tremendous success. We got to showcase a lot of great programs. And so today we are here to celebrate. We're here to celebrate all those success stories, but also try to build even more. So we have not only, if you're watching this online, but if you wanted to, you could come out to the Workforce Solutions location in Pearland, just off of Broadway Street, and there are 10 employers here doing on-the-spot interviews. So don't worry, if you can't get out here, we will hook you up with those interviews as well. All right, now I got to bring in Michelle, who's been with us for those 2 years. Michelle, AKA the Jobs Lady. Michelle, how are you doing today?
Doing very well, Nick. So excited to be out in public again. It's been 2 very long and sometimes painful years, but it's exciting because we have helped people. We have empowered people to look past the panic and realize how much they have within themselves in terms of skills and abilities and the resilience. That's a big word that we hear about a lot. And looking to do better for themselves and for their families, and they've done it. The unemployment rate here in Houston is back down to 4.4%. Nonetheless, we have a lot of employers that are looking to hire because so many people made the decision to permanently leave the workforce because they retired earlier. They decided to become full-time parents, and that's okay. That's the beauty of a dynamic job market, is that everybody has choices. And so today we're bringing some really great choices for people in both the employers that are here live on site at the Pearland location, and we have plenty more opportunities online. And as always, we have thousands of jobs, regardless of the level of job that you want, the education, the experience, the industry, we can get you connected. So that's the beauty of having, now we have the ABC13 hotline powered by Workforce Solutions, where people can call any day of the week and get that career advice, whether it's a job lead, whether it's practicing interview, whether it's talking through the idea of going back to school. So we're really excited about celebrating the 2 year anniversary. I feel like I should have brought you a cake, but we're back at it because, again, people still want to always look for new and better jobs. It's a changing job market constantly, and that's okay. That's actually a good thing. So thank you so much for coming out to Pearland with us today, and for 2 years of putting Houstonians back to work.
Well, thank you, Michelle, very much. And, we're actually, in case anyone's wondering, right near each other. So yay, there's Michelle. So we love, we get to hang out in person. And, it's so wonderful to be able to do things in person again. And it's so exciting to look out. I'm looking out the window and seeing employers sitting out there in the front of the building here, really doing on-the-spot interviews. So it's so wonderful to see. And I see job candidates here. Some of them looking so nice. They got their resume in hand. They're dressed with a shirt and tie, looking fantastic. So it's great to see people out here looking to better their lives and find that newer, better job. And Michelle, we always like to start off with everything talking about the latest jobs numbers. So why don't you go ahead and give us an update on where that stands right now?
Absolutely. So, a couple things. Last Friday, we got the March jobs report, and unemployment, like I said, is back down to 4.4%. That's getting really close to where we were going into the pandemic of 3.8%. So, Houston is in the greater Houston area is doing really well. On the national front, today's claims report, which is for the week ending April the 16th, initial claims were 184,000. That's a decrease of 1,000 from the previous week. And again, that 4-week moving average took a little bump up, but no big deal. And then in continuing claims, uh, it's about 1.4 million, which is a decrease of 58,000 from the week prior. So again, all trending in the right direction. And Texas is doing exceptionally well in terms of new claims last week. It fell or it increased a little bit, but it's still at only 13,000 claims, meaning uh, all across the state of Texas, only 13,000 people filed for first time unemployment claims. So, again, really good, looking really good. There are plenty of job opportunities available. And what we hear is that people are not looking for just a job, they're looking for the job, which is great. And that's why we continue to bring all these great opportunities to all the ABC13 viewers.
Okay, Michelle. Now let's go over if people are joining us for the first time. Maybe they're just finding us now after we've been doing this for 2 years. That's okay. Welcome. We're excited to have you. And but if you're not out here applying for these jobs in person, no worries. We have a way for you to apply right now. And then there actually is, if you apply during our event, there's actually a staff here. There are real people that are answering these calls, emails, social media messages, and actually a little tease. You're going to meet them tonight on Eyewitness News. So really excited to showcase the behind the scenes team helping connect our viewers to jobs, and they're real people. So if you reach out during this event, please know that they are here to help, and we are doing our best to help you find that job. All right, Michelle, walk us through how people can apply for these jobs.
Absolutely. So we have quite a few employers today. We have 9 employers that are on site here in Pearland, and 13 total that are with us that we're recruiting for today. It's 18 job postings with over 200 job openings. And there's several ways that you can get connected with these job openings. If you are in the Pearland area, these employers are going to be here on site until 2 p.m. And the Workforce Solutions office is open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. So just come on in. If you are checking this out later or online, you can connect with us on social media. Head on over to facebook.com/advancemycareer. That is the Workforce Solutions social media. That is the Workforce Solutions Facebook page. Once you get to that Workforce Solutions Facebook page, all you have to do is click on the jobs tab. Right there, you'll see a number of positions that we are recruiting for this week. And again, these are positions that that employers need to fill quickly. So if you are looking for a job and really need to make a move quickly, definitely check these out. So it's facebook.com/advancemycareer. You click on the jobs tab, and then you'll see a number of positions that we're recruiting for. If you see anything that you're interested in, all you have to do is click the Apply Now button. Once you click that Apply Now button, it starts a conversation with our buddy Terry, who you're going to get to meet tonight on the news. I'm really excited about that. And Terry will get all of your contact information, because we get the contact information that you have in your Facebook profile, but we want to make sure that's accurate and up to date so that we can connect you with a Workforce Solutions recruiter. That recruiter is going to talk to you and make sure that you have the right qualifications for the job that you're interested in. And if for any reason you are not a good fit for that job, we're going to find you a job where you are a good fit. And that recruiter, once they verify that you are qualified for the position, our Workforce Solutions recruiter is going to set you up with an interview with that employer. And that can happen in just a matter of days. So that's if you are on social media. If you are on the web, head on over to www.wrksolutions.com/jobs now. Or if you hit the homepage of wrksolutions.com, just click on the Jobs Now tab. That takes you to a page that again has some of the hottest jobs where employers are really looking to fill the positions quickly and they're asking us for help. So over on the right hand side, you'll see the as seen on ABC 13 column. And these are all the positions that we're talking about today. Again, we're hoping to fill as many of these positions as we can this week. So check them out on Facebook, on the web. You can always give us a call at the ABC 13 hotline, 713 243 6663. And again, today we are in the Pearland office. There are 28 Workforce Solutions offices all across the greater Houston area, and you can walk into any of them Monday through Friday from 8 to 5. But again, that ABC 13 viewer hotline powered by Workforce Solutions is 713 243 6663.
Sorry, I was just trying to unmute myself. You'd think after 2 years of using Zoom during the pandemic that I would be able to have that down by now. All right, Michelle. So we just walk people through. We know that there are a number of jobs that are available today, which is always exciting. Let's go ahead and showcase the jobs and talk a little bit about them, and then we'll again show people how they can apply for them.
Absolutely. So the first job that we have on the ABC 13, as seen on ABC 13 page, is with the Houston Astros. This is a private security company called Andy Frayne Services. So they do third-party security at the Astros events. And if you think about it, you know, the Astros, not only do they have the game, but they also have those street festivals and all that. And so they need people to work crowd control. This company is really good because they're going to work with you in terms of getting your license so that you can not only do those events, but you might be able to even do other events. So this is a mostly part-time, but they also have full-time openings, and you can expect to earn around $16 an hour for this position. So again, really great for if you are an extrovert and you enjoy being out in the crowd. So that's with the Houston Astros event security, but the employer is actually Andy Frayne Services. Next up, Harris County Juvenile Probation Department is looking to fill youth development coach positions, and they have 3 different locations where they're doing this. They have locations in Katy, Seabrook, and then the other one is at the downtown facility. And think of this as a um, community service type position because you will be working with justice involved youth, young people who need some extra coaching. They have perhaps had run-ins with the law, perhaps they haven't had great role models. So these are all part-time positions working for the Harris County Juvenile Probation Department, and you'll be working to make sure that these young people get back on the right track. So things like good social skills, all those things that are important to, of course, landing a job and having a great career. So that's a great way to contribute. And these are mostly part-time positions. They do have some full-time openings. Next up is a couple of positions with NAPA Auto Parts, and this is at their warehouse that is off of 290, kind of the 290 and Antoine-ish area. So if you know the Acres Homes area, it's in that part of town, that Northwest Houston block. They're looking for a couple of positions. They need people to load and unload the trucks. These positions pay pretty well. They're somewhere in the $15 to $17 an hour range. So again, labor positions, these are full-time. And then they also need warehouse workers. So this is somebody who's going to be prepping the orders to go out. If that is not for you and you are looking for the front of the house position, they're also looking for counter associates. And these positions are at the NAPA retail location. So these are spread across town. They have, again, full-time and part-time openings. So something to consider if perhaps you are looking at pursuing a mechanic or maintenance type position. This is an opportunity for you to get in, get some experience, build up that resume, and then perhaps pursue some additional training. Next up is an interesting opportunity. It is a registered apprenticeship opportunity for operating unmanned vehicles. What this really means is these are drone operators. So this company is an employer. It's called Spirit Technologies, and they are looking to recruit some individuals. They would really long range plan. They need to fill 80 openings, but they're really looking to hire individuals that they can train to operate basically their drones. So it actually becomes a work from home position where you are operating a drone from your computer at home. You do have to apply, you have to go through the screening process. It sounds like something that any couch potato could do, but actually, there really is some technical skill to doing this because, again, it's part of the business. There are businesses that need this footage, for example, for surveying, for construction, for real estate, for any of those kinds of things. So it does require skill. And in addition to doing the operating and getting the footage, you're also going to be doing record keeping and reporting and things of that nature. So it is a registered apprenticeship. The beauty of this is that during the training program, which does happen on site, they are in the Southwest Houston area. You'll be paid roughly $15 an hour for the 5-week training program. From there, you, as you progress through the training, which you would continue to do from home, doing that remotely, the pay increases. So it goes up to $17 an hour. It can really increase substantially from there as you progress through the training program and gain that experience. So something definitely to check out if you are interested in that kind of work in operating those drones. I know that my husband loves to play with them, and he makes sure that he always calls it a quadcopter because that's, he has to make that distinction that his has 4 little rotors on it. But nonetheless, you can think about turning that into a career. So again, that is the licensed unmanned vehicle pilot with Spirit Technologies. Here in Pearland, we are looking to place a couple of positions. Park Manor has positions for both CNAs, certified nursing assistants, and licensed vocational nurse. So this is a rehabilitation hospital. So think of it in terms of when people have a heart attack or a stroke, or maybe you have some sort of injury where you're required to do a lot of physical therapy. You're not necessarily sick where you still need to be in the hospital, but you need to do a lot of rehab work. So they're looking for CNAs and LVNs to help with that, and that is here in the Pearland area. We have a couple of food service positions. Both Waffle House and Domino's Pizza is here with us today. Waffle House is looking for a unit manager. They're looking for somebody, if possible, they would like somebody who has a college degree or at least some college experience, but minimum qualification is to have a high school diploma. And this is again at the Waffle House. They ask that you bring some food service experience, some management experience, and they're going to train you in the Waffle House ways. Then we're also looking to place some positions with Domino's. There's a position here in Pearland, but they also have openings all across the greater Houston area. These are part-time positions. They range depending on your salary, your experience, but you can expect on the starting salaries to be usually in that $12 to $14 an hour range, and then they go up from there depending on the position and the experience that you bring to the position. Wanted to talk about the financial professional position with New York Life. So this is an insurance and uh, securities sales position. So not only will you be managing that kind of information, but you'll also be recruiting for new customers. And this position is located, their main office is in the Galleria. It's right there on the West Loop. So a nice opportunity that we have if you're interested in that. Um, Want to make sure that we also mention that the Harris County Jail is looking for detention officers. That is downtown. We have a really great position that's for pro tech. It is cleaning and disinfection team members. So this one is related to the Harris County Jail, but not directly. It's not a direct hire. This is a contract position. And so for this position, you will be doing the heavy duty cleaning and disinfecting. It is at the jail and some other correctional facilities. You will have no interaction with any of the people that are being detained. You will be doing the administrative areas to make sure that everything is clean and sanitized so that it remains healthy for all of the workers who are working in these facilities. So a great opportunity, and they pay pretty well. They have both full-time and part-time openings, and again, they're all well above $15 an hour. Finally, I wanted to circle back to another lifeguarding position. Last week or 2 weeks ago, when we were in Missouri City, we also talked about the water park in Katy. And again, summer is coming up soon. So now is definitely the time to line up those summer jobs. And if you are in Pearland, the city of Pearland is looking for part-time lifeguards for the summer. You will need to be able to get your American Red Cross certification and pass the swimming test. But trust me, even I did it when I was in high school. So if you are interested in doing this, you don't have to be the strongest athlete in the world. You just have to have the desire to be able to to help people in crisis, and also you need to be obviously able to tolerate the sun. But you can get a great suntan while you're at it too. So a great part-time summer job opportunity for anybody out in the Pearland area with the city of Pearland.
All right, Michelle, that was a lot of jobs today. That's really exciting. And we also have a ABC13 hotline that you can call to ask about any of those jobs, but also if you want any free career services. So the number, by the way, is 713-243-6663, 713-243-6663. And you can get help with resume, practice interviews. Maybe you want to learn about some educational opportunities, some Earn While You Learn programs, or maybe you need some childcare help. That is available. Just call, tell them that Nick and the jobs lady, Michelle, sent you. And the staff is wonderful. I got to meet a number of them a few weeks ago. And what's so amazing in sharing their stories or hearing their stories is they were on the other end. One of them was homeless not too long ago. Another lost their job when the pandemic hit. And so they're now on the other end helping people find jobs. So they've been there, they can relate to a lot of situations. So please make sure you reach out and do not be afraid to ask for help. And I know Michelle's looking around, we're trying to get someone in to talk about the Pearland job situation, or just Pearland in general, the types of jobs. But that's okay. We'll Stacy's going to go help us out. All right. Thank you, Stacy. Okay. So in the meantime, Michelle, we're out here, we're seeing some John candidates showing up. If people wanted to come down today till 2, what's some advice you would have for them as they're coming to apply for these jobs?
Absolutely, Nick. So we are very excited because here in Pearland, even though it's a slightly overcast day, we have 9 different employers who are here with us. And like you said, we see people who are already showing up dressed to impress. So the important thing is to come ready to talk to a recruiter. You want to make a very positive first impression. So first and foremost, come dressed to impress. And that doesn't mean you have to necessarily put on the suit and tie. It means that you need to dress appropriately for the job that you want. And the good news is that in addition to the employers that we have here at the Pearland office today, we have 4 community partners that are here with us. Workforce Solutions is great about being able to find you job leads, get those connections, be your person on the inside. But we also recognize that sometimes you need a little bit more help than just the traditional coaching about the job. So Goodwill Industries is here, Dress for Success is here, AARP and Career Gear are all here. So in terms of dressing the part, Dress for Success and Career Gear both help job candidates with those professional outfits, because having the right clothes for the job that you want is a great confidence booster. So they'll be here to talk to you about how they can help you out with those with that clothes. Next up is also we have AARP. AARP, you think of, maybe for insurance and those kinds of things for older people. But the fact of the matter is that they have worked with seniors 55 plus for so long. And one of the common things is that as we get older, we lose our confidence in the job market in order to be able to do the interviews. And so AARP has a great 55 plus skills program. And so they can coach those who, like me, who are the older workers. And they are here. They can coach you on some specific programs. They can take care of you on building up that confidence. Also, we have Goodwill Industries. So if you have had some challenges, maybe you have had issues with addiction or incarceration, Goodwill Industries has become the expert on being able to coach people to navigate that process to again regain the confidence so that you can put your best foot forward and understand where those job opportunities are. So, in addition to all the help that you can get from Workforce Solutions, we've brought in these community partners today for the Pearland event, and they'll all be here today until 2 o'clock. And if you come in beyond that, that's okay. We can always get you connected.
Okay, and we are working to get our special guest. She's coming down here shortly. I told her, I said we end in a few minutes, so you run down and join us, so that way we can. Oh, here she comes. Here she comes. All right. So we're in Pearland. So we wanted to bring in someone here with that can talk to us about the Pearland office. Okay, so she's gonna take a seat right here and join us right now. Okay, this is Rona with Workforce Solutions. Okay, hold on one second. Okay, so let me just ask you, what's going on for people that are watching this? What's going on down here at the office in Pearland?
Today's event is Workforce Solutions Spring Fling Community Partner Event at 5730 Broadway across from Bayway. Today is an event that we have a variety of employers from all industries here on site. Some of our employers here on site are Harris County Sheriff's Department. We also have New York Life Insurance, the City of Pearland, food service employers, and many more. We've also have some of our community partners, Dress for Success for women suiting and Career Gear for men suiting.
Okay, so let's if people are coming out, what can they expect from today's event? What are they, when they come down here, what is it that they can look forward to?
In addition to meeting with our employers today, we can assist with resume writing, youth internship opportunities, and also we have free access to computers available for your job searching. So come on out, have some fun, maybe win a door prize from our office manager, Ms. Tressel Anderson. We are here for you to get a job, keep a job, and get a better job.
Okay, I've got to ask though, I think Domino's is out there. Is there pizza? That's the important question that I have.
Positions, and there may be some pizza involved.
Well, thank you very much. We'll bring back in Michelle here as we wrap up our job fair 2-year anniversary. It has been such a pleasure. Michelle's been fabulous, and we and the team here at Workforce Solutions couldn't have been a more amazing partnership over these past 2 years. And we're so proud of the work, so thankful for her team here and taking these calls, these messages. And anytime someone reaches out to me and says, "Hey, Nick, I'm looking for a job. Can you help me out?" I pass it off to Michelle. And then Michelle and her team take over from there. And it's so amazing, gratifying really to meet these people that have got these jobs. So it's just great 2 years later, right, Michelle? I mean, it's pretty incredible.
It is amazingly incredible. And I really do have to thank you for challenging us to do this because at Workforce Solutions, we have been operating out of our career offices. Our motto was always just walk into any Workforce Solutions office and we'll take care of you because we have so many locations all across the greater Houston area. But during the pandemic, you challenged us. And I am so proud of Workforce Solutions because we really did step up our game. We managed to figure out how to use social media because that's where people were, to let them connect with us and get them connected into new jobs. We have done some amazing things. We have put so many people back to work, and those are just the numbers that come directly through the ABC13 activities. But here at Workforce Solutions, every year we're working with about 25,000 employers and about 400,000 individuals, all getting some kind of help on their career journey. And honestly, again, so grateful to you for challenging us and allowing us to step up and be part of Houston's career journey and economic recovery. So we are incredibly, incredibly grateful to you and to ABC 13.
Thank you, Michelle, very much. And everyone, we'll see you again next week, where we're gonna have another weekly job fair. But again, come out to the Pearland office off of Broadway Street until 2. There are employers here doing on-the-spot interviews. So if you're looking for a job, or you can call our ABC 13 hotline, 713-243-6663, or apply through the Workforce Solutions Facebook page or wrksolutions.com/jobs now. Thank you, everyone. Really appreciate you sticking around with us for 2 years. And we're not done yet. So maybe we'll be celebrating year 3. We'll see what happens. All right, everyone. Take care. Bye. Bye, Michelle.